I'm going to walk you through the steps for the Masako maneuver, also known as a tongue hold. So, to complete this exercise, the first thing you want to do is place the tongue between the teeth and gently hold down with those teeth to keep the tongue in place. So, it will look a little bit like this. Once your tongue is in the correct position, the next step is to simply swallow the saliva within your mouth. So it'll look a bit like this. Notice how I was able to keep my tongue in place throughout the entirety of the swallow. Now, something important to remember with this exercise is that the swallow should be completed with only saliva. And the reason for that is we want to prevent any choking that may occur while doing this with food or liquid within our mouth. So it is important to remember that saliva is the only thing to be swallowed during this exercise. Now, as for repetitions or sets, those will vary from person to person. So listen to your SLP in terms of how many times to do this per day. And I hope this helped.
To do the Mendelssohn maneuver, you're going to swallow and hold your Adam's apple up at its highest point during the swallow for about 2 to 3 seconds. And you're going to do this about 2 to 3 times a day. The more strength you build over time with being able to hold up your Adam's apple, you can increase the length of holding it up as well as how many times a day you complete the maneuver. When you are doing the maneuver, you can either swallow your saliva or swallow a small sip of water. So it would look like this. Thank you.
Hello, today we're going to be going over the chin tuck against resistance technique for swallowing. This is a great technique to do at home because you really don't need any special equipment. You just need a hand towel. So what we're going to do, I have my friend Courtney here who's helping me with my video today, is fold up that hand towel to make it kind of a bigger kind of surface there. So I'm going to use Courtney here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this towel and put it on her chest, pretty slightly right under her chin. And you basically are going to tuck your chin down and release, and do that a few times. What this exercise does is it helps to strengthen those muscles associated with swallowing so that we can have safe and effective swallows. So I've rolled up our towel. I'm going to put it right here on Courtney. We want to make sure that you are sitting properly, straight back, not really any slouching, as erect as you can. And we're going to put the towel here. And Courtney, go ahead and put your chin just lightly on the towel. And you can hold the towel too if you need to, just to make sure that the position stays where it is. And once that towel is there, you're going to push down forcefully for about 5 to 10 seconds. Once that time ends, you can take a rest, and then we'll do it again. So 5 to 10 seconds, as forcefully as you can, pushing into that towel. Good. And then we'll do it one more time. So again, she's keeping herself straight when she sits, putting that towel right on her chest in between her chin and her chest, and pushing down forcefully into that towel. Great job, Courtney. And so during this technique, we are not using food during the technique. We are not swallowing during that chin tuck. You can swallow after you take your breaks. But basically, what we're doing is once again trying to strengthen those muscles that we need for swallowing. Thank you.
Today I'm going to teach you how to do the supraglottic swallow. So first you're going to inhale deeply and hold your breath. While still holding your breath, you're going to want to place the food or liquid into your mouth and you're going to want to swallow. After you swallow, you're going to want to cough with force. This coughing will help clear anything from entering into your airway. After you cough, you're going to want to swallow one more time. just to make sure you clear everything. So let's go over it again. First, you're gonna hold your breath, then you're gonna swallow, then you're gonna cough, and then you're gonna swallow one more time. And that is how you do the supraglottic swallow.